How are we doing, gentlemen?
Very well, you?
Yes, we're back. Series 8.
Series 8.
Is that what it is?
It is Series 8.
I'm still
We're back a week early.
Yes. Why are we back a week early?
There's a pandemic.
I know, yeah.
There's panic across the nation.
Do you think us coming back early is going to make everybody feel better?
Yeah.
We've had quite a few messages, haven't we, saying...
Any fucking chance.
Any chance of fucking releasing some or what? So...
There was a plea. I saw a desperate plea this morning, like, lads...
Really?
We need you now more than ever. Like, it was a DM as well. It wasn't a normal comment. It was a, lads, please.
We need you now more than ever. Fucking hell. I feel like I'm fucking flying in one of planes at Dambusters.
You ready for solitary confinement?
Yeah, I'm ready, yeah. I mean...
Fridge stocked.
The fridge is always stocked. Mad, innit?
It is mad. So we've come a week early because we're stocking. We're stockpiling episodes.
Yeah, we've got to get them in, haven't we? So
no,
unfortunately,
we're not stockpiling episodes. We're coming because people have asked us to release. So us, as heroes, we've decided to record one just with us, just so we can put one out there, just to pass people an hour and a half on whatever it's going to be. I would have thought it'd probably be about 15 minutes because
we've got fuck all.
It's madness, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's walking around the supermarkets is just scary. I was scared, lads.
Have you been stockpiling?
Nah. No, I've got nuts, plenty of nuts. Yeah. Nuts and olives.
As long as you've got nuts and olives, that's all you need, innit? Get you through till Christmas, that, nuts and olives.
You not done a Costco big shop?
I've done a shop, but not a stockpiling shop, I needed to do a shop.
I don't like Costco, me. You know them big trolleys? They make me feel inadequate about my size.
Well, is it bigger than you?
Have you seen them? They're massive.
It could live in it.
Three times the size of a normal trolley.
It could live in one.
I feel like a dwarf.
But no, I'm not stockpiling. I mean, over the years, I've had to wash my ass many a time. You know what I mean? So if we run out of toilet paper, I'm more than happy to get a wash.
How have we ended up talking about fucking you going to the toilet?
Well, because it could happen. We could run out of toilet roll, couldn't we?
I don't understand why toilet roll's the most important commodity when it comes to self-isolation.
Comes from China, doesn't it? Seriously.
Is that what it is?
Most of it comes from China.
No. There's a bog roll company at the end of our...
It's not Andrex, is it?
No.
I didn't know it was in Bolton.
There's one in Bolton. Tissue it's called.
I always see him walking around with the Labradors round here, don't we?
I don't know, but why is everybody buying toilet roll though?
Because they don't want to wipe they don't want to wash their ass, do they?
You're just not going to run out. Surely the food's more of a necessity than your toilet roll.
I bet they've never sold as much pasta. You can't get pasta, rice.
Absolutely bare the shelves when I went on Sunday. Absolutely
it's
bare.
Because it's filling. It's filling.
There was no saurine either.
Oh, saurine.
Saurine. Who's stocking up on saurine?
I went though. There were no bog roll, but on the shelf behind there were all these non-toxic washable wet wipes. So a bit more expensive, but
it's luxury.
A pleasant experience.
It's a bit of luxury.
Yeah. What, wiping your ass with one of these?
Oh, and I've got a
Can you flush them?
Oh yeah, you can flush them.
So they're biodegradable.
So they're all buying bog roll.
Is that a fact? Can you definitely flush them?
Oh yeah, it says on packet. I checked.
You can flush these.
Non-toxic flushable wet wipes.
Oh. I'll tell you what.
With a coconut aroma.
I'll tell you what.
Have a smell.
I'll tell you what. Oh yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, it is.
Totally tropical taste.
It's disgusting.
And it's like eating a bounty. I would have thought Dino Rod are going to be busy.
Yeah.
Because people will
old
be
socks.
People will be chucking stuff down the toilet, won't they?
It's just hell on, isn't there? You know, on all the Facebook groups and that about people ranting about trolleys full of toilet paper. You selfish bastards! I saw somebody with 8 packs of 24.
We're in Bolton. They've got fucking 33 kids. That's just a normal shop.
My grandma's alright because she had changed her bathroom suite since 80s, so she's still got a bidet.
Is she really?
Yes.
Oh well, that's happy.
Teal, lovely sauce.
Have you ever gone to a hotel and used the bidet?
Yeah, but not to wash. somebody else were already on the toilet and my stomach had turned.
I can't imagine anything worse than sitting on the toilet. Just enjoy. You're having a minute. You might have a bit of something to read,
bit of music,
and then John comes in. Bit of music, maybe. John comes in and plops himself on B-Day.
It were like, I tell you what it were like as well. It were like that. You know the emoji. It were like that in the bottom of the B-Day. But remember it well because we're in Magaluf. So what we've done is, obviously, this is like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I've gone to turn the tap on and they've turned the water off.
Oh.
The hotels turn the water off, don't they?
What, during the night?
Yeah, they did back then.
Did they?
Yeah. So what I've had to do is, I've had to get the broom, the mop and the bucket, because we're like just on the first floor. So I tied the mop to the broom and the bucket to the end of the mop, and I've tried fishing some water out of the pool.
What, from the balcony?
No, yeah, from the balcony.
Why do you walk down and get it?
Because the pool were closed. In Magaluf, the pool's closed.
Oh, it's closed.
The locked. You can't. It's dangerous, but swimming when you're drunk. So the pool's closed. So I can't get down to get the water. So I've had to. So I've managed to get it. Got a bucket full of water. Just so I'm about to put my hand on, the fucking rope snapped in it. Bucket on floor, boom, job done. So we had to just deal with it for like the next 3 hours till they put the water back on.
Deal with it. Just leave it.
Yeah.
Hope for the best.
Yeah. Well, what can you do?
Go in, scoop it up, get rid.
No, it weren't that emoji. I'm telling you, it was that emoji. Day 4 in Magaluf.
Remember, I just started seeing my ex-girlfriend.
Fucking hell, he's got more exes than a fucking porn, than a pawn shop in.
And do you know, it's always awkward. There's always an awkward phase of do you fart in front of them or whatever.
All right, yes.
But I wasn't at this point, but I blocked the toilet. Like it was an Indian job. You know, I had a masala the night before. It's always a good handful. Oof. And the toilet blocked like to the brim, and I've just had to get in there.
Have you?
A black bag on my hand, and just get it out.
Have you told her?
Yeah, I had to tell her. Yeah. We split up 2 days later.
Probably because you put the black bin back in the bin liner. The black. Oh no!
I had a similar occasion actually, and it wouldn't go. And she was living at her mum's at the time. This girl was going, so I just used someone's toothbrush. I don't know who it was, but we managed to break up the bulk, so to speak. I apologise.
Have you ever said that somebody wiped their arse on Joofy's toothbrush? Have I told that one on here?
No, but we'll get to some sort of footballing theme. Eh?
Yeah, I think he was pissing a few of the lads off, so one of the lads has gone in his wash bag, just wiped their ass with his toothbrush and put it back in the wash bag. I mean, nobody deserves that, do they?
That's probably a little bit.
Are we going to name names?
Nah.
Probably a little bit too far.
Sworn to secrecy, but...
I reckon his initials were J.O.
Yeah, it was...
Am I right?
No.
100% I'm right. 100% I'm right. Yeah.
But it's not pleasant.
We hope everyone's keeping safe.
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously.
We're risking life and limb
We are.
today.
But that's what you've got to do, innit? That's what you've got to do.
Do you think there's an argument you made just carry on living your life as normal? If people are still going to work, the tube's still going. What chance have you got?
Yeah, I know.
They're saying you can't go for a pint down the pub, but the tube's flipping still cracking on. 6 million people or whatever.
He's had a bad start to his reign, Boris, hasn't he?
I thought you were going to say, I've had a bad start. I've had a bad start to this podcast.
he's had a fucking tricky start, Boris, hasn't he?
I mean, he looks like he's just got out of bed at best of times, but pressure's setting.
Like it's his hair, innit? It's just...
He looks like he's struggling, the lad.
But have you seen his bird? His bird's like, alright, isn't she?
Yeah,
She's
half
quite
right.
nice.
Did you go that far?
His bird's quite nice. I mean, because
Boris?
I can't imagine... I can't imagine once he takes his clothes off it. I'm sure he's not like, oh fucking
She's
hell.
there for the power.
I won't like. I'm sure when he takes his clothes, I'm sure she's not like, oh fucking jump on me as quick as you can, Boris. You know what I mean?
Do you think he's good in the sack?
Boris.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's an aggressive lover.
If that rugby tackle's out to go by in that charity game, he's fucking jumping straight.
There's another one, isn't there? When he
Jane, I'm coming in.
he 2 foot a kid, doesn't he?
Oh,
Seen that?
in Africa or something like that. Rugby, when he was playing rugby, he was knocking them out of the way.
Buff.
It were like the teacher on Kes, weren't he?
But he must. You're right. He had a tough start, and then as soon as this virus came about, I bet he was like, "For fuck's sake!"
I know. Yeah. I wish I'd just run for Parliament a couple of years' time.
Let Jeremy have it.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeremy. Fill your boots on.
Hand over the captain's armband.
I'm having a spell.
Sub Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy. You said you'd be able to do better than me. You go and fucking crack on for a couple of years.
He's still piping up though, isn't he, on Twitter, Jeremy?
Oh, mate. But I think
pathetic, man.
I think he's using it more as a fucking political thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Embarrassing.
Hellfire. You know what I mean? So this football podcast, it started with hello, and then we've gone different shiting.
We're addressing the nation.
Different shiting stories. Then we've gone down a political route. Where are we going next?
No symptoms. Anybody short of breath? High temperature.
I've been short of breath ever since I retired. I'll be honest with you.
I got it. There we go.
You called it.
I said, fuck me, that's how I spent most of my career out. I went for. But it weren't far off.
Are you saying he's predictable?
It weren't far off. There we go.
Oh, playing them games, are we? Hey,
It was news to me, that.
Yeah? Playing them games, right. No, I'm fine, me. Fine.
You know, if you're under 50, you've only got a 0.04 chance of getting it. Anyway.
Getting it?
Or fatalities.
Make sure you get your facts right here. Don't be fucking throwing
Yeah,
all
this-
kinds
Let
of...
me finish the sentence. Get in the depth.
This is not the right time for incorrect statistics. I'll
Just
be honest.
making things up.
Hey,
There's a 56 chance of mortality.
It's just the grannies we've got to be.
yeah, I know. It's one of them. I think it's.
Different.
I'll be honest with you, right? I can't make my mind up if we're doing too much or not doing enough. I can't make my mind up which is the case.
I think we're doing it right.
Do you think?
Shut down.
But
Stay in.
are we shut
We're
down?
not shut
though?
down, though, are
We
we?
will do.
By the time this is out.
Yeah. Everybody will be in.
Listening to this, us talking shit.
Nothing left on Netflix.
I mean, obviously, all these other countries have shut down.
They're doing talking to Netflix, they're doing a stream, aren't they? So, you know, like when people come round and have a Netflix party or whatever, they're doing a stream so you can do that, but in your own house.
I've never known
What?
of a Netflix party.
Yeah, and like, I don't know if they would get a camera or whatever. And
So you can see each other whilst you're
yeah.
watching.
Why who has
Who's
Netflix?
going to do that?
Who has Netflix parties?
Yeah. I just seen it this morning.
That's as ridiculous as filming people watching football.
Yeah.
Which has happened before, isn't it?
What? So it's like Netflix and chill where people come round and
Yeah, but
have sex.
that's a wallop. Yeah, but that
Yeah, but you just have a Tommy Tank.
on the camera. June at number 23 is watching me.
Hey, oh, she's joined the conversation.
So you all play at the same time. You
Watching
Yeah, you can pause it and play. There's a chat feature.
watching Prison Break.
Prison Break.
First
My pocket.
first series that came into my head. Oh, that scene on Game of Thrones when the big dogs. You've not seen it, have you?
No.
The scene on Game of Thrones when the big dogs with Khaleesi. That's probably a good. Yeah, that'd probably be
A good opportunity.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think most people on the live stream would be at it at that. Who the fucking hell has Netflix parties?
Honestly, I seen it.
No, I know you've seen that. Well, can we just address the who has a Netflix
Well,
party?
all the young'uns these days, they're getting over what, put a film on or whatever.
So they're having a film night then, aren't they?
It's not like a sociable event, is it? Oh, it's not that much telly.
I've never heard of it.
Neither have I, but
Did you see me? Shut up, you dickhead. I'm trying to watch this.
I know, yeah. You stop that phone beeping. Like, I've heard of wanking parties.
What?
Wanking parties.
Sticky biscuit job?
Yeah, so you obviously took your fiver in.
Took your fiver in?
Took your fiver in, whoever.
Money involved, I'm in.
Took your fiver in, whoever shoots the law first takes the pot. Obviously, the games get longer.
Surely
The games get longer throughout the night.
Are you allowed-
It'd be more interesting if who was first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Whoever comes first.
are you allowed to like electronic devices? Or is it imagination?
You can put it on the. You can have a big screen, can't you? Yeah.
Tougher and tougher. It's like a league system.
So obviously, your first one's like. First one might be 2 minutes.
Oh, you did more than one.
Well, yeah, it's a marathon, isn't it? So when you're talking 5 and 6, it's a
Sauce the weed from the chaff.
It's just like a puff of smoke coming out at the end. You know what I mean? It's like Aladdin rubbing his lamp. The genie comes out.
Have you been involved in these practices?
Have I? Fuck. I took 40 quid home, I'll be honest with you. Oh dear.
Now to bet on, by the way, changing another subject, nothing to bet on. No.
Nothing? Dogs?
Just the
Alright.
greyhounds, there we go.
Just got dogs to bet on, have you?
A bit of Turkish soccer.
Well, I've got these wanking competition online, haven't we?
Can we pause that to 365?
Let's wrap this up, lads.
I'll have a tenner on parking.
You'd be 2-1 favourite, wouldn't you?
1 to 2. 4 and 5, that's when I come into my home. So Turkey's still playing football?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We'll give a fuck.
There's a few stragglers in Turkey. They're still turning out.
They don't give a toss.
Has Turkey been affected by it, or
Oh, there's a few cases in Turkey.
is there though?
Yeah. No.
I presume there's going to be a few cases everywhere, isn't there? Can't not be.
But yeah, no, they're not bothered. They're not bothered. They're still running. Euros off. Summer's over.
I know. They had
Too somber, lads.
they had,
Don't be too somber.
Well, they had to, they obviously had to, didn't they? They had to call it off.
I never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, something like this.
No, I never thought about it, to be honest. I never thought about that I would see it or not. But the worst thing about it is, obviously, it's a multi-control.
Multi what, sorry?
I'm just let me think of the word. It's
Cultural?
like, no, not multicultural. It's like a multi-destination event.
Yeah, because normally when there's disasters or whatever, people go, that's it, I'm packing my bags, I'm moving to Australia. Not even that.
Can't now, can
Not
you?
even that'll work now.
Got to Moon with Anne Sagers or whoever it was.
Stefan Schwartz.
Stefan, any chance I can just jump a ride on that with you? Look? But now they obviously had to cancel it, didn't they? But it's going to be a right fuck about.
Yeah.
It's going to be a bumpy year next year with stuff going on because obviously Copa America's been called off.
To be honest with you, right? I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I've never seen 1 minute of the Copa America.
Well,
never seen 1 minute action of the Copa America. Where'd you watch it?
saying that in Brazil as well.
Where'd you watch it?
It's always on overnight, isn't it?
Yeah.
What, on Sky?
But for world football, it's going to be chaos.
Oh, of course it is, aye.
Euro.
What is it, Copa America?
Under 20. It's the South American Euros.
All right. That's cancelled.
That's cancelled.
No, I've never watched it.
It's all cancelled, lads. We're fucked.
It's under 21s next year and women's Euros as well. So you'll have plenty of it watch. Leon will have loads to watch
Jesus
next year.
Christ. Right then, what's your thoughts on this then? You know this, what they call her, American bird?
Megan.
What they call her?
Repano.
Whatever. Well, you know what I mean, don't you? What are your thoughts on this equal pay?
What is she wanting? Equal pay for everybody.
Equal pay for the women's soccer as the men's.
Just soccer though, is she fighting for every sport, every job?
I think she's just on about soccer, to be fair, because that's the only one she plays in it. What's your thoughts?
I'm not sure how big is women's soccer over there compared to the men's.
Well,
because if it was in this country, it would be wouldn't happen. But if women's football in America is just as big as men's, then she not got a point.
Mate, to be honest, mate, I'll tell you my thoughts on it. Right, if the women's game in America creates has got the same amount of revenue as the men's game, no bother.
It's almost like I've just said that, isn't it?
Is it? Yeah. I was sort of clarifying it. No, you were asking the question. I will give you my opinion. So, if the women's game in America generated more revenue than the men's, I've got no problem with the women getting paid more than the men.
Yeah.
That's my opinion on it.
Same. What about Wimbledon though?
I don't watch it. Fucking shite. Tennis.
Yeah.
Shite.
But they're on about women should earn the same amount of prize money as the men.
Yeah.
But
if it's on a par,
I think they should.
But they play less tennis. Play less sets, don't they?
But I don't think that matters. like you said, I think if each individual case and the revenue that it creates, then that's just like if you're working for a company and they're making billions of pounds, you in the industry you're doing, you make more money.
I just think you look at the top 4 men's tennis players. That's why you go to Wimbledon, innit? If you could pick one game, you're not going to go and watch it. Serena and
no, but I can't
even name another player.
Navratilova.
Yeah.
But for me, they should get paid the same because the tickets are still the same, aren't they?
Mm.
It's probably even better the fact that they don't play as many sets because you get to see more players playing.
I think it's just that each individual case, whatever the revenue is within that sport or that industry, if women's tennis is producing as much sponsorship money and ticket money as the men's tennis,
well, it is at Wimbledon, isn't it?
Then they earn the same money.
Mm.
Same with football.
See women's golf. The majors at the women's golf are not as there's not as many fans there as the men's, so they shouldn't be getting paid the same.
Yeah.
But if there was the same amount of people watching the women's Open, why should they not get the same price?
Would TV companies pay the same amount of money if it was just a women's competition?
No, so it wouldn't create as much revenue.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. You said that Wimbledon should, because it does create that.
No, I'm saying if it does,
yeah.
I think Wimbledon. Wimbledon as an event, it's just one big event that creates. It's not men or women that create that event, is it? It's just one big event.
Yeah, but if you look,
we could just give her a blasted men's game and see if she gets on.
I mean, I've seen a tweet, mate. I've seen a tweet saying
Unibond North.
Yeah, that's
getting 450 quid a week.
I see it. I've seen a tweet saying, "Well, I'll tell you what, put her in with the men, right? And she'll be playing at fucking Conference North in no time on 350 quid. Put her in." But no, for me, if they get the same revenue in, pay them whatever they want.
Yeah.
Until they do, well, cut your cough accordingly, don't you?
Yeah.
She's a fucking bit of a dick, though, isn't she?
Like, you're not a fan?
A personality, she's a bit of a dick, isn't she?
She's got that American confidence.
I think she's more bold and arrogant, I think. Do
you think?
Yeah, I think she's an arrogant bastard, yeah. If you listen, Megan, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think she's just a bit too far for me.
She's the Ronaldo of women's football. She's a little bit of arrogance.
Well, fair enough. Well, if you think she's all right. Nah, you think she's a dick and all, don't you? Hey, so why are you just trying to start an argument with me? But right, so we've covered.
Yeah. People are saying I'd rather have the fucking coronavirus than listen to this.
We've covered equality in women's football. See, it's topical. It's a topical one today.
Very, very topical.
We've covered shiting in B-days in Magaluf.
Joofy's fucking toothbrush.
Him fucking been paranoid because the supermarket trolley's bigger than him.
There's been a few comments about my size recently, actually.
Is there really?
And I'd like to just put out there, I had a look at the national average stats, and I fall well within the bracket, 5'8.5".
Is that what you are?
What's the average height?
5'8".
Oh, fucking hell, you're a giant.
Maybe.
You've just made that up, haven't you?
I think you only look as small because obviously you're next to us too.
Do you like being tall?
Never thought about it.
Have you not?
You like being tall? Do you like being tall?
I like it, but my brother hates it. My brother's taller than me.
How tall's your brother?
9'3". He's got a size 23 feet.
He's 6'5", just under 6'5". But he hates it. He wears any kind of heel on a shoe.
Chops them off.
Binned. No, he doesn't buy them.
Well, to be fair, I don't think Slessos would suit him anyway.
He goes for a kitten heel rather than a flipping high heel.
It's just got the box standard plimsolls. Just wears plimsolls with every outfit.
That chisel over here.
So he'd swap you if he could.
He'd swap.
He'd swap?
Hates it.
No, I've never thought about. Never thought about if it's good to be tall or not.
Yeah. Another good subject there, lads.
This is gonna
me. Start the series with a banger.
Fucking hell, we could be losing subscribers and everything here. What's going to happen with this fucking football then?
With the football, just in general?
In England.
It's just funny watching everybody trying to get the season cancelled so Liverpool don't win the league.
Brady,
and Leeds not get promoted. They say, "I'll just cancel it."
Yeah, not bothered. Like, there's people who happily go down, isn't there? Just cancel it, yeah. Wherever you are now, you are.
If they do cancel it, what they're talking about, two coming up, nobody goes down,
but
just give Liverpool title.
But
I mean, let's be honest, they deserve it, don't they?
Yeah, of course they do. They're going to win it. But so is the two from League One going to go into Championship then?
Yeah.
So the Championship teams get relegated, or nobody gets relegated.
Nobody gets relegated, and whoever's in the top two positions.
Fucking hell, you only get. You know, if you're in like conference, no, you only play fucking 6 games next season.
You'd be pissed off if you're in third, though, wouldn't you?
Well, that's what I mean.
Close.
In the Championship.
Yeah.
I mean, what about
promotion bonuses?
Could the thing is the playoffs are tight in the Championship. I was going to say whoever's in the playoff places just do that, but the team's like 2-3 points off it, didn't they?
What about like? See, I mean, Aston Villa are obviously bottom, are they?
I'm not sure.
But they've got like 2. They might be third, but they've got like 2 games in hand. Because they got to the final of that Carling Cup or whatever it's called.
But they're not going to go down anywhere.
But
is that definite? Is that what they're doing?
No, that's what they talk about. If it has to be cancelled, the worst case scenario, that's what's been put forward.
It can't be cancelled. Can't possibly be cancelled. Even if they've got to do a mini league next season.
5-a-side.
Not personnel mini.
Get down to local leisure centre.
Get down to the box.
Off walls.
No, but the season has got to finish. At whatever point. Even if you have next year, you have a smaller season. So you might look at the draw. You'll play some games at home, some games away.
Yeah, but if it gets worse before it gets better, then we can't play the games.
No, but it's going to get to a point where you can play them, innit?
But then as it roll on the next season,
is that going to be within the next 6 months?
If it rolls into next season, we might just have to wipe a season.
What, and continue this one?
Continue this one, and then even if it gets to January, and wipe a season.
Mm-hmm.
You should be chairman of the FA, John.
Get me that fucking FA role. The season has got to finish.
Not just like just flip coins on it if it's
rock paper scissors.
Yeah, wanking competition. get your best wanking out to FA.
What are you thinking, win Jurgen or Pep?
That Klopp's a dirty bastard. Yeah. He'll have all kinds of that.
Germans love it. He'll be into some kinky stuff, I think.
FIFA's never been so popular, by the way. Leighton Orient have called it the Ultimate Quarantine.
I like that. Ultimate Quarantine.
And basically loads of teams have signed up, and I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't know the ins and outs, but there's loads of professional teams signed up, and I'm sure there's like professional players playing for their team. And
on FIFA?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
All right, on the game.
Sorry, on the game,
I was,
yeah.
Why don't you just put the whoever's the best FIFA man?
Best FIFA player. We could watch it, we'd stream it.
Yeah.
Whoever's the best FIFA player plays, and then you get 3 points for the actual
they're doing
league.
something like that, yeah. Mm.
No, I'm about in real life.
To settle
right, do it. Yeah.
To settle the league.
Whoever's your best FIFA player, I mean.
Would you have been on?
Yeah, 100%. I'd been up there.
Yeah.
Number one player at every club you've been at?
I'm not, but I remember. I think Pipes was there. Pipes was at Sunderland. We were playing somewhere down south, and Leicester was staying in the same hotel. And Pipes was saying Brownie's the best at the club, but Jordan Stewart was the best for Leicester. So we all got in one room.
Cosh of the Titans.
Yeah, he beat us.
How many?
It was in bad. I can't remember, but
comfortably.
Yeah. I was out my depth.
Yeah?
But I think it was more stage fright. There was a lot of Leicester lads there.
Pressure.
Yeah.
Stage fright. We've skimmed over what's going to happen about this league. What
we
you
just
think?
decided you were scrapping next year and we're
What do you think's going to happen?
I think it'll be played. I think it'll be played before the end of June.
What do you think?
Wanking competition.
Yeah,
It's still going.
It's the only solution.
He's into this now, isn't he? Yeah, there'll be a
Turn them cameras off.
there'll be a WhatsApp message going around his groups. Anybody fancy going round to mine for a toss off? But can you imagine, like, if they just stop the season, mate, it's just going to be pandemonium with people suing and all that sort of stuff.
Sue though. You can't sue for a pandemic. Who you suing?
They will. Well, the Premier League, the FA, whatever.
Yeah, the lawyers will be rubbing their hands together.
They'll be already on it.
There'll be a restaurant in China serving out bat soup. He's getting his heart ripped out of it.
I've fucked the lotto. I've fucked Leeds up. I've fucked Liverpool up. I've fucked West Brom up. Whoever's top of League One, rather than minute.
There's so many elements for next season as well, like sponsorships and kit sponsors, board sponsors that have to be taken into consideration before you say I'm going to scrap a stadium.
I think football is going to be fucked, to be honest. We're just talking about Premier League and League One Championship here. What about your Rochdale and your Shrewsbury and?
Well, they're saying a lot are going to struggle to survive without the gate money for the next.
They must be going to get some help from the Football League, surely.
The Premier League. Well, they're going to have to sort it out, aren't they? Even if they just do it as fucking massive long-term loans.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Going back to the wanking competition, can you take performance-enhancing Viagras?
If you want, but we never thought do a drugs test when you get in. Fuck, I've got you both intrigued about it.
Anything to make money.
Hey, I've got you both
Take it
intrigued.
serious.
You might as well take advantage of it.
I'll do a selling fucking Viagras. Fucking train spotting.
Viagras and sanitizer. Well, we've got plenty of that. So,
but the only thing now, obviously, you are going to have to fetch a couple of pair of socks, aren't you? With a toilet roll shortage.
Can't be wasting.
Can't be wasting your toilet roll on Harry Monk, can you? So what do you think's going to happen then? What?
Are we still going on about this?
Well, I think it's quite important. It's a football podcast.
Nah. I think we'll be fine in 2 months. I think we'll get the all clear and we'll just crack on.
Fucking Dr. Hillary, yeah.
You fucking ass!
You should be on This Morning, you fucking addressing the nation. I think we'll be all right.
It'll be right, lads.
I think we'll be all right in 2 months.
Imagine him sat on the sofa. You all right?
You all right, Phil?
Can you hear us?
Tough couple of months, Phil.
Who's the biggest character in the behind the scenes? Who's the biggest character?
Phil, come on then, Phil. Who's your top 5, Phil? Who's your top 5 on a night out, Phil? Well, I've got Elton John, I've got Boy George, I've got George Michael. Oh, there seems to be a theme here, Philip.
I'm going to call him Paul. Yeah, I know what you mean, Peter.
Oh dear, I'm in today to meet Peter Schofield and Helen Willoughby.
Ah, it's tickled us there.
Oh, and I think my 5th member's Rylan.
I can cut it there.
Oh dear.
He's not on sofa anyway, is he? He's in isolation.
Philip?
Is he really?
On one show, there were a couple of them off.
Really?
They were FaceTiming.
See, they're not there for the cause like us lads, are they?
Turning out through thick and thin. Do you know what I wanted to ask? Is because I'm a big fan of the rubbish advertising board. Like spotting during usually half time, the naff ones that manage to get in there, but also the player sponsorship, individual player sponsorship,
like kid sponsors.
No, you know when you get them in the programme, Chris Brown is sponsored by.
Oh, so and so plumbing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that come with any benefits? Have you had any good ones in the past?
Nah.
Nothing. You don't even meet them. A meet and greet.
We meet them at Donny. We used to meet them at the end of the season.
Bit of poly pipe.
They also get a
free skip.
They also get a signed shirt at the end of the season.
They get a signed shirt.
Yeah, they
so
get your
you'll
shirt.
meet them and give them the signed shirt at the end of the season.
So you don't get any benefits.
I'm sure there will be people out there that do.
Not from the club one.
No, but if it's a company, because you can get quite friendly because they'll obviously come to the games,
Oh,
corporate
sorry,
seats
yeah.
and
You might be able
stuff.
to
If
get
you sponsor your kid sponsor in it, so that if you get friendly with them,
Dynarod. If you've got Dynarod and you've got your Gary Glitters blocked, I'm sure Steve from Dynarod will
It's
come
John,
and sort
Steve,
it.
it's Johnny. But he got again.
John, it's fucking full again, mate. It's full. Jesus, she's been at it again. She's had a Lambona. She's filled lots up.
No, not had any good ones?
To be honest, I don't really know if I've ever noticed them.
it was only Donny that I've ever met the kid
Who
sponsor.
did you have?
It was just
It's
he killed us here.
Chris Brown sponsored
Jill,
by
she was
Alan
called.
Brown.
Jill.
Yeah,
Jill.
Jill.
Jill, I can't remember her surname.
Chris
Brown's sponsored
Lovely
by
woman.
She
Jill.
had a husband called Jack.
Yeah, lovely woman.
Chris Brown sponsored by Alan.
Company?
I can't remember. No, I don't think it was.
No,
anybody
it's-
can sponsor it.
50 quid in, whatever it were.
Housewife's favourite, wasn't it?
Oh.
I'm modest about it.
So there were no services you had to provide for Jill? To say thank you for sponsoring yourself for the season.
She met a plasterer, was she? Yeah, plastered.
It's not pleasant, lads.
No, we all were before. Oh, well, contracts. Have we got past contract?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about what's your thoughts on Dyer jumping in the big end? Off with the fans?
Is it his brother?
I don't know. I've heard
Apparently-
conflicting stories.
Apparently, someone was giving Dyer stick, so his brother stuck up for him, and then it turned into a bit of rough and tumble, and he could see his brother obviously,
Going to get a paste in.
so he jumped in, which you would do if you saw your brother being pinned up.
Well, we
against
spoke about this on
plastic seat.
on one recently, didn't we? About obviously getting abused when your family's in crowd and stuff. You can't jump in crowd, can you? Can't do that.
You should be allowed to. Imagine. I bet you the abuse stops.
What happened when
Yeah, but if you
Cantona
see-
did it?
If you see your brother up by neck, there's no. You're not thinking about I should or I shouldn't.
Yeah.
You just do.
Well,
Thing is, because I obviously said that about the Sunderland fans, and people are messaging saying you're wrong. No, how can you say that? Leeds are worse than us. Millwall are worse than us. But I've never played for them teams. They're Sunderland and Blackburn are the worst that I played for. It's just my.
so you
it's a
played
fact.
4.
Yeah.
But has that happened about it?
No.
No, it's all gone quiet.
I know there's obviously there's bigger fish to fry at the minute, isn't there? But
The because 2 of the York players got set upon, didn't they? After
yeah,
a game.
I don't know if they got set upon as such, but they got obviously walking back to the cars after the game. I think a few had a few too many pints, and they got dogs abuse. I think.
I mean, at least they're actually fronting them up. I never got it once.
What in the car park?
I park my car in the same place every week. Not one person came over and said what they were saying in the crowd during the game.
So are you actually giving the fans praise?
No, I'm saying at least
You're
the it's obviously not praise, but
You're saying once they're in the stands in that environment, they're more than happy to
100%.
throw the abuse.
They're in the house all week with the missus, let out on a weekend.
So they're getting abuse all week.
Yeah,
They've got to let it out on someone.
exactly.
Chris.
Exactly.
You were the
So basically, you're just like an agony aunt, aren't you? just an agony aunt for 20,000 all at the same time.
burly blokes.
But yeah, if we're back to Dyer, I mean, I don't think you can do that.
I mean, it was handbag. There wasn't any.
But like I said, I know you say you can't do it, but I think it's natural instinct that he's done that.
Well, I'll be honest with you, right? If any of you two are getting a scrap, right, in Poland when we were there, I'm fucking running as fast as I can.
You're right.
I'm telling you, I
expect nothing less.
am getting out of that stadium as quick as possible.
Expect nothing less.
So, good luck, lads. All the advice I can give you is curl up in a ball, right, and just take it.
Just take whatever's coming.
Just take it until it stops.
Talking about the fans abuse, which we touched on last time, and I did have a search through the old Twitter feed to see if we could find any praise for the fans. There was a little bit, but no ticks. The fans
from
were
him?
brilliant. Yeah. But I did find a little article for the York fans in which there was a statement from John.
Yeah.
This was after York's relegation from the Football League, unfortunately. To which he said, you can't say that it's something that you wanted to do, and you're going to try your hardest to get back. Specifically for the manager, Gary Mills. Obviously, you had a lot of you felt sorry for him, and the chairman, of course. But most of all, the supporters. They've been absolutely brilliant to me. And there's a little green tick at the end of it.
You waiting on a response?
Yeah,
but
I think the interesting thing about that is you were in the team then. I take it that was the year that you played and scored.
Yeah, but just read the last line again.
And of course, the supporters, who have been brilliant to me.
Yeah, because they have. They were. But I'm not every week saying, "Oh, fantastic today, fans. That one was for you, fans." You know what I mean?
You're just giving them a bit more long-term praise.
Well, yeah, just they've been really good to me. It weren't. You've all been fantastic. Hey, great support, lad.
Yeah, but you've been going in dressing room afterwards saying, "What about them knobheads out there?"
Them fuckers.
No, because I had no need to say that either, because they've been all right with us.
You've been relegated that year, so I bet there was a bit of abuse.
They actually weren't.
Wasn't it?
No, because when we all went in, and obviously Millsy got his team together middle of December, got rid of all the shit that the previous manager had. If the season had started then, we'd have finished 6th in the league. So obviously we couldn't really have done much more. We were just too far in the shit.
But what about when because you got a bit of stick when you said, "If I'm out the team by Christmas, I'll walk away." And you got a little bit of stick.
Yeah.
Was this before they were brilliant?
Yeah.
Was that before?
I'm guessing that's before.
Yeah, but I weren't giving it the old every week fans fucking different class, and then when they started on my back going fans arseholes. You know what I mean?
Been a lot of people tagging you in though, haven't they? I haven't seen you.
I'm not whether to retweet them. I'm like, trying to get. I can.
Has there been any reoccurring ones?
I can.
Any players that are regulars?
I can John Parkin batter James Milner. You know what I mean? Come on, James.
It's funny, like just get tagged in a Gary Cahill post.
Fans are different class. So is that you saying to think that I was spouting shit?
By the way, that's the best bit of research I've ever seen you done.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It took a lot of digging that as well. A lot of digging. So no, I'm not.
So mine were just a generic. The fans have been good to me. Not a like wanting me fucking belly tickling.
It was more of a nice sentiment.
Yeah.
Thanks, lads.
I think that might.
You were telling them what they wanted to hear.
I think no.
Yeah.
I think that just a thank you. If you go and buy a loaf of bread, it's a thank you, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the fans have been good to me, so I wanted to get promoted for them. So
man of the people.
It's excellent research, but who do you think's got the point across best there? Do you think you've managed to drag me down, or do you think I've given a valid?
I was putting it out there. Do you
think I've given a valid?
To have your piece.
Do you think I've given a valid response?
It was the wording that I like the best. I think, of course, they've been brilliant to me, which I think is something that you've mentioned before. Fans have been brilliant. Brilliant's the word, the key word.
But that's over a period of time. That's not a you are brilliant today. Do you understand?
Oh yeah. No, I fully understand that. I just think it was good for you to get your side over.
It's fucking come for me today, by the way. He's making posters. He's doing research on me. What a fucking ball bag.
Talking of research, I think what else I've got.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Here we go.
Quiz.
Here we go. I managed to dig out.
He has been. He's been
thought about this.
Or what?
I managed to dig out Do you know your player interviews in the programme? Imagine you've done them numerous times.
Yeah.
I found one of yours, Chrissy.
Go on.
Blackburn, 12th of January 2015.
Carry on.
Here, 6 months?
6 months. Just played my first game, if I remember.
Had you? Oh, so you're trying to make an impression?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to this.
It'd be interesting to see how if your answers are similar. No, I mean you must have done a lot of these programs.
Yeah, you do at least one a season for program, don't you?
Yeah, like a feature.
Little feature.
Programme feature.
One of the questions here: what sort of child were you?
What sort of child was this?
Randy.
What would you have said in 2015? Just trying to make an impression.
Is that the question?
Yeah. What sort
kind
of child was you? Was you a good child? Was you well behaved?
I think I was all right.
Yeah, you said you were a brat here.
Depends how young we're talking.
Twat.
Depends how young we're talking. As a toddler, I was a little shit, apparently.
Yeah. Apparently you was. Your mum says you were annoying and screaming all the time. Always hungry.
Yeah, that hasn't changed.
The worst out of the three brothers.
Yep. I was
One of your brothers was
middle child syndrome.
One of your brothers was that tall. He was pissed off all the time.
What would you like to be better at?
Public speaking.
Oh, really?
I just said keeping girlfriends.
Because in 2015 you said you'd love to be able to sing or play an instrument.
Are you sure that you've got the right Chris Brown
100% here. Chris Brown, next player.
Maybe play an instrument, yeah. Play an instrument.
What would you play?
Well, you fancied a bit
guitar.
of singing. Yeah, you said guitar.
Guitar.
You said guitar. Yeah, but singing, no. You must have been going for
if you're playing, you want to be able to sing it, don't you?
Yeah, true. Who's the biggest name in your phone book?
Oh.
The biggest celebrity.
And is it still the same?
I think back then I might have somebody like Bullard.
You did, Jimmy Bullard. Yeah. I think you just quite the jungle then.
He's
blocked us now anyway, so I can't. I've had to delete him.
So now it's there. Now it's Steve. We went to school with.
This is a good one. What kind of people do you dislike?
Arrogant.
Flash and arrogant, he says.
Oh my God, that's worse. That's worse than this research on my fans. Flash and arrogant.
What you think I'm? I've never been flash ever.
You are when you're in them fucking wine bars.
Get that.
You are when you're in them wine bars.
No chance.
What film, no matter how many times you've seen it, can you watch when it's on?
Step Brothers.
Forrest Gump, apparently, in 2015.
Nah. Step Brothers.
Forrest Gump.
I don't think I've done this interview.
Oh, 100%. We've gone quick fire here at the end.
Come on then.
What's the one thing you can't live without?
My phone.
FIFA.
You were close.
Would you rather skip Christmas for a year or skip your birthday for a year?
Birthday.
Yes, yeah, you did that, yeah.
That were only a 50-50 anyway.
Would you rather be able to fly or be invisible?
Fly.
Oh, I'd have thought they said invisible. And
he said invisible. He said invisible in 2015.
Yeah, could have got
creepier then.
Yeah.
I've grown up a bit.
Yeah.
Women's changing rooms at gyms and that.
Sat on top at locker.
Stroking his wormwood. Stroking his banjo. You'll give banjo that he can play now.
If you could visit the world 1,000 years into the past or 1,000 years into the future, which would you choose?
Future.
Oh, you did say the future.
Some of these are only 50-50 questions anyway, aren't they?
I don't know. Shit, they are shit questions.
See, the thing is, in the past, obviously, you've got to have no toilet roll, are you? So it's a bit like what we're doing now.
Be rich and ugly or poor and good looking?
Poor and good looking.
He did. He went poor and good looking. You achieve your goal.
What, you think that's good looking?
There's a compliment there somewhere, isn't there?
You think
if you keep digging, there's a compliment.
You think that's good looking?
And then the final one was go skydiving or wait a minute.
Muff diving.
There's another one here. Where is it? Oh, where's it gone? Here we go. What has been what has been your most bizarre life experience?
Is it something to do with sleepwalking?
No.
Well, what is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. You've put us on the spot.
You knew in 2015.
So, what did I say?
You said that you got chased by a barracuda in Mexico.
Oh, I did. I did. Ask me, mum.
What in Coco Bongos?
Mum will tell you. I did. Proper nasty looking thing.
Was it?
I was only 10 or something.
The barracuda was shitting his pants. Like, if he catches me with that fucking hunter,
Swordfish.
What means an elephant? Water elephant.
it was like an old-fashioned jousting competition. I got chased by a barracuda.
I did,
Yeah. Came shooting towards you, apparently. It was every man for himself.
It was. My dad was flinging us back in the water.
Yeah, bodies everywhere. Dad left me behind.
There we go.
Scarred for life.
Fucking chased by a barracuda.
So then when they later asked you if you'd go skydiving or deep sea diving, obviously you chose skydiving.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Because muff weren't an option.
Good that, Chris.
Yeah.
We have more of them.
If we can dig any out, if anybody's got any old programmes that might have you featured in the big quiz.
There's that many lies get told, isn't they? Like, what's your typical Saturday night?
Yeah.
Oh, I like to go out for food with the girlfriend and
Yeah.
bollocks.
Really, you want to go and get twatted with the lads, don't you? You know what I mean?
Did you follow football when you were younger? Like, did you go to matches and?
I started going when I was about 12, 13.
Were you proper into it?
I would go every Saturday that we were at home, yeah. The main reason were I had a paper round, right? But on a Saturday, because I played on a Saturday morning and then went to the game, my dad did the paper round for me in the car, so that was the main reason that I had to.
Do you think he actually delivered them?
Yeah, of course he did, yeah.
Stuck behind the garage.
No, yeah, it was. I had the worst paper round in England, I'll be honest with you. It was fucking every night, and it were uphill, down dale. Must have been an 8-mile paper round.
Was it the local paper?
Yeah, but one that comes, the Star that comes out every night. So that one that I got to deliver.
Quite thick as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they were. I got a long. When people say, "Did you have an hard paper round?" I thought I really did. I really did have the hardest. I mean, I think we got our best paid paper round, but I fucking earned it. You know
what we're talking? What wages?
Then, probably talking £7 a week.
I think I used to get £6 just doing one day. Like the local Pete Lee Star, they got through over the back fence.
Were you one of them?
Like the journal full of adverts.
Just local ones. Just
local news.
So if anybody thinks, well, he's 38 and he looks 68, that is the reason.
Is that what a Barnsley paper round does to you?
Yeah.
To be fair, I thought you'd been doing it in Chernobyl.
Come for you again.
I know, yeah. What are we going to call this week's episode? Like
the roast of John Parker.
Just fucking batter Parky.
No.
But yeah, I've started at that.
Name on back at shirt. You're on.
I don't know if I ever had a name on the back of my shirt.
I don't think I did. Nah. But just reminded us there was a lad, and we need to get him on. Simon Ramsden. Played a few games for Sunderland, went to Rochdale and Bradford. Massive Sunderland fan. He's actually got FTM, fuck the mags, tattooed on his bell end, foreskin.
What?
On his foreskin?
No, I think, yeah.
FTM,
fuck the mags, under his
on the
Nicky.
See, I might just get an F and a T on. That's I've no room for an M.
Yeah.
Just going back.
He got it done in Magaluf.
That's it.
But that wasn't going back to names on the shirts. Massive Sunderland fan, and when Sunderland played Newcastle at St James's, I was at Sunderland, but I wasn't in the team.
Did he play?
No, he got released. He left. Sorry, he didn't get released. He left.
He was on the books.
He left to go to Bradford or Rochdale, one of them, but obviously still a Sunderland fan.
Yeah.
Went to the game
on just to see his foreskin.
Yeah, he will as well. But he's gone, and he's gone old school. He's got the hoodie, but he's got the Sunderland shirt.
I was about to say,
with Ramsden on the back. He had his old Sunderland kit on.
his old name on back.
It was his shirt.
What a guy!
Brilliant.
And I was about to mention that the old jumper with a shirt on over at top.
Over at top.
I went for that look.
Yeah, we need to get him on.
Any big away games?
No.
Wembley? Do you ever get a Wembley trip as a fan?
Nah.
My first Wembley trip was. Oh, in fact, no, not. I was actually at the club when I first went. 17, I think I were. Playoff final. Got beat 4-2, I think, Barnsley.
What game sticks in your memory from when you were younger? Any game.
How young?
Just like you look back on it like teenager, young.
Oh, I'm talking. Mine is the 1990 World Cup.
Was that?
Yeah, when Gazza's got booked.
The tournament for you.
That's when I thought I fancy having a go at that.
96 for me.
96. Which game?
Scotland. Gazza. What a day.
Remember the Sunderland Charlton playoff?
Fuck off, Chris.
Of course you can remember.
The game you remember that, yeah.
Fucking Sunderland Charlton play. Yeah. Oh, I can remember it.
Can I have my opinion or? Fuck off.
How old were you for Sunderland Charlton?
Oh, fuck. I don't know
It's
what
that
year
memorable.
it
I
was.
can't fucking remember.
14, 15?
Right.
14.
So not long
maybe
after-
even younger.
Not long
13,
after
14.
the Barracuda incident.
A couple of years. I'm still scarred.
What? Why did it catch you?
We had
What?
There was a lad.
Can you tell us what happened in this game?
Oh, you don't remember?
No.
Fuck me. We had it was 4-4
Right.
through extra time. 4-4. I think Sunderland took the lead 2 or 3 times.
I think.
Maybe even. Yeah, it was when Mickey Gray missed the penalty. Clive Mendonca, massive Sunderland fan, scored a hat-trick. And they beat us on penalties. Mickey Gray missed. How can you not remember that?
Were you there?
No, but I remember watching it on the telly. Gold shirt. Not remember it.
Yeah, I remember that gold shirt.
I'll be honest. I can remember. I seen something on Sky with Mendonca.
And Mickey Gray.
I can't remember if he were on it.
That'll be it then.
No, not the game. It was like a documentary on Mendonca.
Yeah, it'll be
that, I think.
Yeah,
so I can remember that, but I can't actually remember the game as such.
One game that sticks in my head.
What was that, playoff?
Yeah, playoff final.
Playoff final.
Playoff final for me. Bolton Reading.
Did they go up?
Fabian De Freitas.
Oh, that's why he's a legend over your neck of woods, isn't it?
I can't remember. I remember the.
See, you never experienced that as fans, have you? The old Wembley way and getting into Wembley and.
I have actually. When Barnsley were the other year, when I took my little one to the Johnston's Paint final, which they won, and then the playoff final when they beat Millwall.
Yeah.
So we had a proper fan day. You know what I mean? Like,
did you do the Wembley way? A couple of tinnies.
Taxi to the train station. On the train, probably about 20 of us. We jammed the disabled toilet open and made a bar in there. Obviously got down. We actually fucked up because we went to. It's probably helped us really because apparently it was carnage. But we went to Camden. We got into London about 12 o'clock. So we went to Camden, like for a few drinks and whatever. And then we realised we need to get to Wembley. We got on the wrong tube, didn't we? We didn't get there till 22 minutes past 3. So we missed the old Wembley way.
So you didn't experience the Wembley way.
But that was my first like proper fan away trip, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. The only time that I went was to watch my youngest brother. Remember I don't know if you'll remember, but it was the Adidas Predator Cup or something.
The schools thing?
Yeah. And they ended up getting to the final. There was teams from all over. But I remember it because I was in the doghouse with the family the day before I got not arrested, like locked up for milking. For
cows?
No. Going round with the.
You weren't milking you weren't milking the right winger, were you?
When you used to go around and get the red tops from the doorsteps.
Yeah.
5 a.m. Me and one of the lads from school went.
I'll be honest with you, I was never up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go milking.
You must have done that, surely. Was it not a done thing?
Milking?
Getting the milk bottles, and if you got an orange juice, you were flipping.
Oh, you're in.
You mean nicking milk?
Yeah, from people's doorsteps.
Right.
Anyway, we just.
Why did it matter what colour top it were?
I don't know. If you got a blue one, the whole milk.
That's the good stuff,
That's
innit?
the real thing. But yeah, the police got us. Me and my mate giving it legs up this hill.
Bottle in each hand.
But they got ditched. He just fucking down tools. He was carrying a bit.
Hands up.
It weren't busy, was it?
No, one of the other lads, but he just fucking give himself in. So I had to go down the police station, and I've never been in so much bother with him. Like proper let down.
What did you
Grandad
get away?
was fuming.
I had to go back.
He'd grassed us up. Yeah, he'd grassed us up.
And yourself in.
So what should have been a memorable thing from the family, I was just sat there like nobody speaking to us.
I can't believe you were up at 5 o'clock to nick milk.
Shoot, people must be listening to this can relate to it.
But nicking milk, yeah, but not at 5 o'clock.
Well, it might mean you get up at 5, set your alarm for 5.
Who sets an alarm at 5 o'clock?
School holidays though. Yeah. You're up, aren't you?
No, I'm in.
You must have done it.
Was there no semi-skimmed in fridge?
It wasn't. It was just the
you could get up at 9 o'clock.
It was just the thrill of walking around the corner and seeing a fucking glass bottle of orange juice. That would make your day.
I can promise you, I would never set my alarm to get up and go milking.
Eggs. Used to get the eggs on there as well. We didn't drink it.
We just nicked it.
Just took it for the So
it's hardly out in garden, but
what do you do with the eggs? Do you used to throw them at people's windows?
Probably, aye. They were rare. The eggs,
Yeah.
rare.
Hey, I'll tell you what. You know if we go on lockdown, he's fucking out, isn't he? He's out again. You know who's that? You know when fucking Tesco's does the big shop drop off, mate? He's getting fucking all sorts.
I'll take that.
There'll be a tank firing at him down fucking street. I've experienced it. Don't worry. I'll get some food in, love. Don't you worry.
I remember we went Bolton, Liverpool at Wembley for the Coca-Cola Cup final, and I remember I went with my dad, and all these. Looking back now, because my dad would have been like early 30s, and I would have been 8 or 9. And he went with all his mates from work. So it was a minibus full of, and then there were, I think, 3 young lads, like 10. Right? So you can, looking back now, they would have been like, bloody hell, we're taking kids with us.
Yeah.
Like they were all boozed up. Anyway,
you're not winning that final unless you take our Chris with you.
And there were a couple of scousers in Bolton and mustn't have been able to get tickets, and it all kicked off, but hard, get them out of here, punches flying.
Was Jimmy involved?
Jimmy weren't involved. He responsible father, he stood back.
My old man would have been involved, 100%.
But they all got kicked out by the 3 lads with their sons with them. So they travelled all the way to London, got down there, listened to it on radio on Coach, static car park.
Oh God.
So,
but you watched it.
I bet he's glad he took you now.
We managed to stand our ground.
So many messages on Twitter, and I forgot all about it. I can't believe I haven't spoken about it before. There was a lad, when we came through at Sunderland, I went on to Doncaster for the season, and he'd broke into the first team under McCarthy. Chris Black, his name was. I don't know if he only played a couple of times. Came to Donny on loan. Dave Penny signed him for the rest of the season because Mick sent him out for experience or whatever. We trained all week, went down to Oxford. I think we beat Oxford or drew, whatever, and we never saw him again. I was close, great lad, and didn't really speak to him over that weekend. Just didn't report for training. Switched his phone off. To this day, nobody knows what happens to him. Well, I do. He was working in a clothes shop in Newcastle.
Oh, so he's not died?
No, he just on. If you Google it, Chris Black, it just says he fell out of love with football or.
We just decided that we're it.
Just but his character, I just don't think he liked the. You know when Chaddy was saying he didn't like the about
lads.
Yeah.
Don't like the.
But it was different with Blackie. Chaddy was on about fame, wasn't he? He wasn't comfortable with that thingy. But with Blackie, I just felt like he didn't really enjoy coming into training, didn't really like socialising. But he played twice in the first team. I think he played against Newcastle, and then just went AWOL. Didn't let anybody know. So there was like search parties out for him and that.
So he just retired himself?
Yeah. Played one game. Didn't tell anybody. Like everyone was like, where the fuck is he? And last time I saw him was a few years later, and he was in Crews in Newcastle, a clothes shop.
Doing your fitting?
Nah, the good fits in there. You don't need to get them altered.
Yeah, right.
That's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, but so he played in the Premier League, sent out for experience. You think if he sticks in, he'll get back in the team. But I just don't think he liked football.
I just said that it's not for me.
Yeah.
Mad that, really, isn't it? When you're younger on it. It's not for everybody, is it?
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's it. Some people just don't enjoy it. There'll be loads of people. They say it's just a job and they don't.
Yeah, snap.
I suppose it's... But when it's mad though, if you come up all the way up, you've obviously enjoyed it as a kid, so it's just...
Some people like...
But it's different though when enjoying it as a kid and then it does get serious.
And that's when I enjoy
and you're getting bollockings every week, and I suppose that's what we speak about, sieving the...
I wonder if he regrets it.
I know. I'd like to speak to him about it.
Still in that clothes shop?
I'm not sure, he might do, yeah.
Imagine that, to get to the level where you're playing in the Premier League and just think, nah, fuck, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Everything that you've done to get there.
He played, I think it wasn't like he had a bad game, or unless he thought, I'm not going to make it in the Premier League. He loaned us out to League 2. This is shit.
Some people are not into pressure though, aren't they?
It was almost a bit like that.
Not like why have the pressure?
If you know, yeah.
I know people who are, really intelligent and just not bothered about getting better jobs and whatnot. They're just happy.
Is it them lads who are in your kitchen dancing about?
Yeah.
There's a couple in there need fucking sectioning. They might fucking moving up the career ladder.
Did you see the video of Ronaldinho? Still got it in his prison game.
What
Showboating.
What is he? I thought it was just a gimmick, mate. What's he actually in prison for?
So he went into Paraguay with a fake passport.
Why? Where we with his passport?
I don't know why. Maybe it dog chewed it.
What he got?
He chewed it.
He got 2 weeks all inclusive in Paraguay. And oh, fuck it, I'm going.
But he's not exactly unrecognisable, is he?
So they've chucked him in jail, have they? I didn't even know that.
I don't know how long he's got, but he's doing time. He's on the porridge.
How can Ronaldinho be trying to get into a country with a fake passport?
Something's not right, is it?
Yeah.
He's been up to something.
I think that's just a smokescreen.
Got to be.
He's pulling out the moves in the prison yard, though. You'd
like to think you were the best player, wouldn't you?
Can you imagine?
He'd get a game, wouldn't he?
Can you imagine if you're doing a bit of time in Paraguay and going for a kickabout in exercise hour, and Ronaldinho
turns up,
you're putting crosses in for Ronaldinho.
I can imagine you'd be megging a few, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
But then I think he might be maybe if I meg him, he might fucking put a cap in my ass. Or
would you keep fit if you went to jail?
Surely you've nothing else to do, have you?
I think that would be one of the places where I would keep fit.
Just in the gym?
Well, yeah, you just come out looking like...
Maybe it's the only way, John.
You think that's the way to get me back in shape?
Yeah, you're going to have to start nicking milk bottles tomorrow morning.
Give us your phone, I'll set you alarm.
John Parkin's doing 6 months for nicking nappies. Selling nappies on black market. He's been caught with 300 toilet rolls. He's fucking 6 months in slammer.
Running through bands in the blue box.
What about that? So going to players who got in bother with law. Did you ever... Were you at the club when Simon Whaley bought a car off... I think it was Patrick Adjiman at Preston?
It rings a bell.
So Simon Whaley has bought a Range Rover off one of the players, Patrick Adjiman, I think it were. If I'm right, I mean that's could get sued for that, couldn't we? But he's bought this car, right, and he's took it to the garage for whatever service or whatever, and it turns out the car's stolen, right? So Patrick Adjiman sold Simon Whaley a stolen Range Rover.
Has he stole it?
Well, I don't know.
He was a player, by the way. So he went to QPR, didn't he, after Preston?
Had a decent career. So he sold him a stolen car. Right? You want me to finish the story? Or
Crack on.
I'll finish the story, and then you give me your thoughts on it. But Whaley's dad was like quite high up in the Manchester police. So obviously he's told his old man, and his old man's gone to see Hadji Man and just said, look, you either give him his money back or you're in fucking bother. What would that be? Handling stolen goods, selling stolen goods, or
Depends if he knew about it.
Well, he told him to give him his money back anyway, and he gave him his money back. So
Jesus, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
He was doing bloody topless butlering when he left Preston. Yeah.
He went Norwich.
Bolton.
He was still playing.
He was at Bolton, lad.
Well, he went Norwich.
Yeah, he went on loan to Norwich, I think.
He signed for Norwich.
Did he?
Signed for Norwich, and then things didn't work out, and then he just sort of fell out of the game, didn't he?
What? By the way,
topless.
Yeah, he
Butler
was
in the buff. Yeah, he said to me, if I've got a party a week of Friday, do you fancy doing it?
What a player he was, but for some reason, I think he was linked with Stoke, wasn't he? He was flying for Preston this one particular season. And then our side, and I just couldn't see it. I couldn't see what
Buzz about him.
Yeah, because he was getting linked left, right and centre, and I just couldn't see it. I thought, must be, everyone has dips in form or whatever. And then it just carried on going down and down, and but I think the crack was that it was his missus. I think his missus was messing with his head, like proper, kept splitting up and just had other things going on that was affecting his performance. And it ended up, he just sacked it off.
He ended up going Norwich to Bury, I think.
Yeah, he went.
Right.
I know he started at Bury, and Preston bought him from there. So I don't know if he went back to Bury.
I think he might have done.
So where did he go after that?
I think he just fell off just fell out of
the
the
tin
game.
pot.
Fell out of the game.
Dickie boy, did he have a good physique? He must have done.
He had a good chassis.
Oh yeah, good looking lad as well.
Oh, it would be embarrassing though. Players' night out. I know you wouldn't be going to a place with.
I don't think we've ever. You'd order one, would you?
Turns up.
It's probably a similar thing to Blackie though. He just didn't. I never got the impression Wales really enjoyed it. It was always a problem for him.
I think he enjoyed the fact of being a footballer more than actually busting his balls to be a footballer. I think that were the case with Wales. But he was a talented kid, talented lad.
So many. We speak about Keith Tracy all the time, but Keith he moved back to Ireland, ended up getting married. But apparently he's got his head back now. He's making a comeback. But when is it too late?
I mean,
he was playing for Ireland fucking 4 or 5 years ago.
What age will he be now, though, Keith?
He's younger, probably 2 years younger than me, 32, 33.
And he's got back into playing?
He's just local back in Ireland.
So he's not going higher, really, is he?
It's going to be hard for him.
It's too old now, isn't it?
It's just one of them. When is it?
How long was he out?
Told the story about the prawns with Keith.
Maybe.
Told her still.
No, I don't think so.
So he's obviously lives with his missus. Has got a key for his house, and she's caught him shagging, right? But she's not said out to him. What she's done is she's just gone to the fishmongers and just bought an obscene amount of prawns, right?
A vat of prawns.
A lot of prawns.
A lot of prawns.
And she's basically just like put them in with the cocktail sauce or whatever, and she's just thrown them all around. Let herself in.
She's gone marry Rose?
She's gone marry Rose, yeah. It's a waste. Waste, because what a
I thought she was going to be sticking them down back at Radiator.
No, they was fucking flattered to the walls. So she's gone in, got handful, just the house was just covered in these fucking prawns.
Why prawns?
It's a strange choice, isn't it?
Smell, maybe?
Maybe, but to go to the extent of sauce.
I know, but there's a stick then, don't there?
Yeah, true.
The best one with
just
that,
literally just covered the whole house in prawns and fish and whatever.
When she sent that picture around though to his phone, but I have told that one before, but it was I got the picture through, so and I was like, but it was Keith on the bed, bollock with his feet above his head,
holding his
big
toes.
His sheriff's badge.
It looked a mucky sheriff's badge and all, didn't it?
But the people at Sam Allardyce are getting Trapper Tony. Trapper Tony's there having his pasta manager. And he's getting fucking Keith's sheriff's badge.
it were a rusty one. It's been an old spaghetti western 100%.
It was a bit of WD.
Oh. But no, well, I mean, it's all the one where he got the bags at the training ground, don't we?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's not with her anymore.
No.
He didn't marry her.
No, he were allergic to fish. Imagine that, just you're coming back to your house and it just fucking, the whole lot just covered in prawns.
No. No, not at all.
But, wife tour.
Oh, we're going in with any more business?
Well, live tour. At the minute, it's still going ahead.
Yeah,
Anybody
I think are we 3 months off the first episode? First show?
Yeah. Just going to have to see how it goes, aren't we?
So, I mean, it's at the minute, it's still on. We'll... it's just a suck it and see. We have to just play it by ear, and obviously we'll keep you posted on what's happening with it. But
it'll be going ahead. As you know, I've got
he knows, doesn't he?
The MP.
Dr.
MP
Hillary knows.
I know.
The bold Boris knows. We're all right.
I've looked at the stats. I've looked at the graphs, and we should be fine. We'll all be in the clear. So get your tickets in.
So get your tickets in. But so we're still going ahead as we sit here today in Brownie's Conservatory.
Bloody good guests lined up as well.
Yes, we have. We're just waiting to get everybody confirmed, then we'll release them every night. So we just throw little carrots in.
Trickle release.
Some clue-based release.
Yeah.
Clue-based?
Yeah, just like...
guess who?
Yeah, it could be.
Do you think
Our very own game. Made X amount of appearances, scored X amount of goals.
Beard.
Yeah.
Ginger hair, red.
Is he wearing a cap?
Fuelless. Apart from that, folks, we've got fuck all else for you.
The new series, we've got the coming out as usual, which will be good while everybody's in solitary confinement.
Yeah, if you're not a Patreon member and you'll find yourself in the house,
what a better way to spend your time?
Exactly. You will, if you do join up now, you will get all the ones that are already on there.
We need that comic relief music again before you started there.
The violins.
If you are in the house, yeah. Just a bit of a theme tune.
Can't get your friends round.
John's plea.
So so if you do, as I say, if you do sign up, you will get the whole of the Patreon. So
how many's on there now? The Patreon.
7, is it?
I think there's more than that. Maybe 9. I guess again. Who knows?
between 3 and 14 there is. So, but you will once you do sign up, you do get the backlog,
the back catalogue.
So you've hours of entertainment there. It's getting the spare room away from the missus and whatever, away from the kids. Crack on,
because you do need us now more than ever.
Yeah, we need you, but
we can all get through this tough time together.
Yeah.
Looking at his watch.
I know. Yeah. I don't know.
Just every time I look at it, there's bad news. Centre Parks is shut.
Oh,
fuck's sake!
Bloody
it's going next week when I was in the diary.
Was it?
The 4th, you know it was.
Oh, so can we change it off the
diary?
Do
a recording then.
I'll cancel it from the diary.
And we'll keep ploughing through, won't we?
Yeah. I mean,
might be a bit muffled with the face masks, but we'll still be recording.
Yeah, it's probably better than the sound. Probably better than the sound on the first fucking 3 series, to be honest, isn't it? Until you learnt how to do it.
We've gone old school though. We've got the coins.
Yeah, we've got the coins in the thing.
Coins propping the mics up.
It's a bad time for us having the speakers, by the way.
Oh.
Here we go,
just John.
Cancellations.
The message we got the other day.
Cancellations left, right, and centre.
There's people dying, John, and he's worried. I've got after dinners cancelled.
10 after dinners with that sad face, sad emoji,
cry face.
Bless you.
It's a pandemic, man.
I know.
You knew as soon as I sent it, didn't you?
There's bigger fish. The bigger fish to fry, isn't there?
I can't go out for a blue rinse.
The first year on after the circuit, there's a global pandemic, eh?
Pandemic.
Whatever it is. There's a global crisis in my first.
So are they all wiped off the list? Calendar free?
They're all at the minute, yeah. There's a few that's not been cancelled as yet, but
postponed.
I think they've been postponed, yeah. More than cancelled, but yeah. What's the crack with why is he not shutting pubs?
He's just advising people, isn't he, not to go, but
I know, but if you shut them, they can't go.
Yeah, but he knows that they can claim on the insurance. If
you shut them, then you can claim on the insurance, can't you?
But that's not down to him, is it?
It's still all down to money, though. That's what's doing my head in. Everything's just about money.
All the insurance companies will be... the big insurance companies will be in his ribs. It cost us billions.
Yeah. That's why the tube's still open. That's why Cheltenham went ahead.
I think if Cheltenham had been this week, I think it might have been boshed.
Yeah.
I think it might have been boshed. I mean, the worst thing for it, isn't it? You've got 60,000 fucking sardines. Everybody's passing money over. You know what I mean? People are drinking each other's drinks and minesweeping.
Yeah.
People are minesweeping because it's fucking £6 a pint. You know what I mean? You take it for that, won't you? You take it for fucking £10.
Well, stay safe, everybody.
Yeah.
Look after yourself. Wash your hands. Don't cough on everybody.
If you're not really enjoyed this one, well, we can only apologise. But
we've tried our best, lads, haven't we?
It's a bonus one. We weren't supposed to be starting for another week.
All you can do your best in it. That's all anybody asks for. Anybody
in anything in life.
So just think of it as a bonus one, because we weren't going to start until a week today, were it? So
we'll be back soon with another guest.
We've got another guest.
It's a good one as well.
100%.
Be a good one.
100%. Stay safe, people. Are you laughing at, you fucker? Hey?